Guys, I trust you're all doing good. It's your host Aman and welcome to my channel. So if you are new here, can you like the video, subscribe and turn on notification for more video like this. So here, it's been a while and we are back, fully back. So today I'll be explaining how I caught a very nice trade and a very high risk to reward ratio trade on Ethereum USDT. So I saw this trade on ETH USDT. It's a crypto pair. So here I've been trading forex pairs for so long, and I trade crypto as well. So this is my trade recap and how I catch the particular trade on Ethereum USDT. So basically, first and foremost, one of the things you have to check in our checklist is make sure you pay attention to the higher time frame to check the overall structural range, if it's bullish, bearish, or a ranging market. So what do I mean? If you are actually opening your chart for the first time, you have to check your higher time frame, like a daily, weekly, monthly level, to check if the overall trend is actually trending to the upside, if it's a bullish market or it's a bearish market. It means rather you have a series of lower lows and lower highs to the downside, or it's a ranging market. So okay, if it's just going up, through and fro, right? Just to know what you are dealing with, right? So a ranging market, like a random motion or an other motion, just don't feel like a pendulum bob, so something like that. So we have this either a bullish, a bearish, or a ranging market. You just have to decide that on higher time frame, right? So basically, let's move on to the trade recap. Let's not waste a lot of time. Let's just hit a nail on the head. So now basically what do we have here? On a monthly time frame, we had a rejection of the HCP level on Ethereum USDT. So this is a Bybit data feed. Yeah, I'm using the Bybit data feed. So how do you, somebody actually asked me that, how can you use Wix or can you use Bybit? So now this is how you do it. So just click here, just use your just do as if you want to search for a particular pair. So now this is how you actually set the whole filter. Yes, so let's say you're looking for Ethereum USDT. Maybe you are trading with Wix, or you're trading with BitChange, you're trading with Bybit, Binance, any exchange you are trading with. So just have to click on, maybe you're looking for ETH USDT. So this ETH USDT coming. So this is ETH USDT, right? So ETH USDT, something like this. So you can actually just check here and click on crypto. Then it's going to ask you, what source are you looking to take your data feed from? Your price action feed. What source are you looking at? Just click on this all source and you can actually just filter to, maybe you want Bybit only. Just click on Bybit. Just type Bybit here. Then it's going to filter out all other peers, other source, other data feeds. Then it's going to just only be Bybit alone. So all types, do you want to just be all types, in the sense that do you want spot trading, do you want swaps, do you want futures trading, do you want index and fundamental trading? So but currently, if you are trading futures trading, you only use swap here, and if already have, you don't really have anything to do with the exchange types. So we've already said that we've already narrowed down all our search results to Bybit alone, and we've narrowed it down to the swap option as well. So you could see that, okay, now this is how you search, make your research on how you can actually switch for just a particular exchange price action data feed, right? So just click on the Ethereum USDT, and mind you, there is difference in the Ethereum USDT and Ethereum USD. So there are little difference in the price action. So you don't just be trading Ethereum USDT and be analyzing on Ethereum USD. So just go with Ethereum USDT. So we are here on a monthly scale. So it's on a monthly time frame, is on a monthly scale, right? So we had this HCP level on a monthly time frame. So I said you have to look for the higher time frame directional bias, the overall higher time frame range structure. Like if it's actually a bullish structure you see, if a bearish structure you see, if a range structure you see, right? So something like that. So just click on the candlestick back. You see we had a rejection on higher time frame from a monthly time frame level. So we had a rejection on higher time frame, and we already had a break to the downside. Mind you, let's go to a weekly time frame. Yeah, I'm just trying to tell you why I was looking for sale on Ethereum. Yeah, on Ethereum I was looking for sale because take a look at this. So this is the rejection on higher time frame. So we could actually refine this to these levels, or these HIP key levels. That was a missed one here. So we had another HIP key level here, right? So you could go back to line chart to just see. So those are actually HIP key levels that sponsor more sales to the downside. So that's not even where we are going to today. So where we are going is that last week candle. How did I frame the whole entire bias? So mind you, I said you can actually use your daily your H4 to confirm your daily to confirm your weekly, something like that, and you can usually use your 15 minutes, 5 minutes to confirm your 1 hour time frame. So this is what I did here. You can see that we had a series of movement to the downside from this HIP level, like here we have this liquidity moving here, and mind you, pay attention to something here, something very crucial here. Pay attention to this. So you can see that we have this HIP level here. This is the HIP level that's also that sell. It does not really just happen out of a blue moon. History repeats itself. So we have this level as a liquidity, and mind you, there is a trend line markup here, something like this. Let me turn this off. So this is what I'm saying. It's a trend line markup here. So take a look at this here. We have the first touch, the second touch, and the third touch. Just pay attention to that. Pay attention to this. I'll still talk about this in this video here. So we have this level here, the first touch here. I'm coming. The first touch here, the second touch, and the third touch, overlapping this particular level, overlapping the particular HIP level, right? So that's how you draw your trend line. So but let's see what I'm trying to say here. So mind you, there's something you need to pay attention to here. So the overall thing that I actually talked about happened here. The overall sales I was talking about, I was emphasizing all about happen here. So I did I frame the whole stuff. So but mind you, if you pay attention to this, you see we have an upper close key level here. But upper close key level are also POIs, as we have the A-shape key level like this. We have the V-shape key level here. It's supposed to sponsor more buys to the upside, right? So the A-shape key level is supposed to sponsor more sales to the downside. At resistance level, that is whenever price tends to trade towards them, you expect more dump, right? So we have a V-shaped key level, which is actually a support level, so something like this. So whenever price tends to trade to those levels, you expect more buys to the upside. So but mind you, what we have here, we can actually leverage on upper close key level as well as we leverage on A-shaped key level and V-shaped key level. So here, so basically, if you pay attention to what happened here, we had this rejection on higher time frame. It's on daily scale. After rejection, what do we have? We have a CRT candle forming. So this is a CRT candle high, and this is CRT candle low. So take a look at that. We had that CRT candle formed, and the criteria actually went well, and we fulfilled that criteria. So but mind you, where am I coming from and where am I going to today? So basically, where I'm going to is actually here. We had this wholesale. So I'm trying to explain and how I frame my own buyers. But mind you, higher time frame is very, very crucial and is very, very essential. You can't do without your higher time frame narrative. You can't do with them unless you're a gambler or you're a scalper that you just go to 1 minute, just 1 hour, 1 minute, something like that. But mind you, if you are looking at structure on a wider range, your higher time frame is going to be very, very helpful. And there's this saying that says the higher the time frame, the higher the time frame, the stronger the POIs. So take a look at it. So now basically after the CRT actually confirmed here and the whole cycle got completed here, so there is a major break of structure that happened here. And mind you, there is something unique guys need to pay attention to. So you could see that this is actually a major break of structure that happened here. That impossible move to the downside is a major break of structure that happened there. So but there's something you guys need to pay attention to, right? You could see that we had this particular candle high here, like this. So you can see that we have that particular candle high there, and that high got swept and closed below. So you know this is actually another CRT here. So this is another CRT candle as well. So this is like an inside CRT here. So we had a CRT here from this particular region to the second region, right? So there's another region from here to this level. You know, we've talked about using a fair value gap imbalance, or what other names can we call it? Fair value gap imbalance and FVG. Yeah. So we have inefficiency rather. That's what I want to remember. So we had this CRT high, then we close below, and this is the major drawn liquidity that we're taking out, right? So after this break of structure that happened here, this major break of structure, I was looking for more sales here. So how did I frame my entire sales? That's why I'm here to explain to you guys. So I said you have to pay attention to what happened here on a daily scale. Don't forget something that happened here. This trend line confluence. This one happened here. So pay attention to what happened there. So but mind you, go and check this as well. So on a daily scale, after that break of structure, what do you have? So I said something in that last video, say if you have to play a KMR level, a breaker block model, wherever you are playing is a factor of how deep your pullback are. So what do I mean? Let's say you have a ABC pattern like this. So you have an ABC pattern, then you have a break of structure downside. So if your after this break of structure, if your pullback moves something like this, then you have something like this, then you anticipate a sell from the nearest POI to the downside again. But if your pullback at something like this, trading very close to the KMR level, you anticipate using the KMR, provided the KMR is very far from your ship level. But if the KMR is very, very close to your ship level and the pullback moves above the KMR level, then you anticipate the ship level to sell to the downside, something like that. So a pullback is actually your entry is actually a factor of your pullback, how deep your pullback went, or it goes to that particular POI, right? So but mind you, take a look at what we have here. We have this particular level here on a daily scale. So this is like a daily upper close scale level. So now you know we've not actually fulfilled this whole criteria, sweeping that drawn liquidity, that targeted liquidity. We've not really fulfilled that particular criteria, so we are still expecting more sales. So what do we now have here? So let's investigate this together. We have this open close scale level on a daily scale that got respected once. So let's go to H4 to check it out. So this is the open close scale level. It's actually a A-shaped level. It's a A-shaped level on a H4 level. So the open close scale level is actually an A-shaped level on H4 level, right? So but mind you, how do we frame this? How do we frame this whole bias, right? How do we frame the whole entire bias? So but mind you, take a look at what we have here. So this is how I frame the whole bias here. So this is that daily ejection that happened here. That open close daily ejection that happened here. And there is something very, very similar here that I'm looking for. This is a CRT candle high, and this is a CRT candle low, right? Which makes more sense, right? So the moment you swept that particular CRT candle high, and we've not taken out this low yet, so I'm expecting the low to go out at all costs, because we are adjusting from an upper close scale level on daily scale, right? And H4 is giving us a confirmation of that rejection. So how did I frame the whole entire bias? So just stay tuned here. So I had to just investigate this whole week, this whole long week, to see if it is actually a breaker, if it's actually a shaped level or a open close scale level on lower time frame, just to refine the whole structure. Because this is now giving us some sort of like a strong eye, something like this. You know, a strong eye starts a sweep of the previous eye and a break of structure, sweep of the previous eye and a break of structure. This is a strong eye. Then it's not giving us a vibe like this, some vibes, some stuff like this, like a liquidity build up clear and start to drop again. So this is like a liquidity build up here. So after that strong high, here this level, right? So let's say we swept the previous high, something like this. Then we had a strong high like this. So this is a strong high, and this is liquidity build-ups. So some sort of something like this. So these are liquidity build-ups. This one's here, the trend line liquidity confluence. This trend line confluence rather, and these are trend line liquidity build-ups. These ones. And these ones are trend line liquidity build-ups, and these are trend line liquidity trend line confluence rather. So but mind you, take a look at what we have there. I'm coming. So let's go back to the Ethereum chart and see what we have there. So mind you, this is actually in alignment to the structure. That's where we have less concern about the direction, and we focus more of our energy on entries, right? So that's how it's supposed to be. So it's not supposed to be something that technical. It's all logic. It's not magic. So we've already have a CRT range that we are trading, right? So let's investigate those week on lower time frame, maybe 3 hours time frame. You could not really see anything clear on 3 hours time frame. So let's check 2 hours time frame to see. So on 2 hours time frame, you still have that particular zone here. So that zone is still very much active. So you have this CRT high here, and we have this low here. We could not really see anything clear here. So let's just move lower time frame to see if I could see anything nice on the price action. So on 1 hour time frame, I saw something like this. I saw this steady candle formation here. You know, this is actually the first rejection that happened here. And this is the next fresh level, the next unmitigated level. This HAP level, right? And this liquidity build, or this liquidity to that particular level. So that's what I was expecting that, right, to happen. But mind you, there is a saying that says, in my last video I explained it, say whenever a POI tends to clear out a targeted liquidity, then your POI tends to become a liquidity for the targeted high, right? So provided there is a POI above or below your POI, so something like that actually happened here. So if you pay attention, you could see that you had something like this. We're supposed to sponsor more sales to the downside, right? Was sponsor more sales to clear this low out impulsively to the downside, but eventually it did not take something like that. So I know that okay, at the moment this actually happened here, I saw this, I was here. So when this actually happened, I could see that there is a V-shaped level here sponsoring that buy, that emittance buy that's actually going on here. So we saw that, and I was like, okay, now there's another liquidity build up here. These are trend line liquidity build ups. Something like this. So these are trend line liquidity build ups. And we have a CRT low here already. So my mind, I have to just go to another time frame, maybe 45 minutes, to see if there are wicks above here. Then I also saw something like this, and I saw my trend line confluence as well. Here, trend line are not just something you draw randomly. You draw them. It's just for you to know how deep your trigger order is going to be when it comes to your entry. That's what trend line actually help you to do. So we have this sweep of the previous high. That's one of the qualities of a strong high or a strong low, right? So just take a look at that. Then we add that. So after that sweep of previous high, we have a break. So after that break here, what do we have here? We have this trend line confluence. This first high coming, and this is the second high. This first high here, and that's the second high that happened here. And this is a trend line liquidity build up that actually happened here below here. So makes more sense, right? And mind you, there is an V-shaped level overlapping that trend line, that A-shaped level that we are targeting. So there's something like this. So there is a A-shaped level overlapping. So if you go back to the line chart, you can see it very, very clear. Now you see. So you have that, something like that. So you have to place your SL something like this above that high. So take a look at this from this particular region in price. Yeah, something like this from this particular region in price to this low. Your SL above that particular week. coming. This is like a 9 hour, this is like a 6 hour trade rather, sorry. So it's like a 6 hour trade, like 6.8 hour trade, or approximately 7 hour trade. So something like that. You put your sell above this week, above this high rather, that's like 7 hour trade. So that's basically the logic, the explanation behind this particular trade. That's just basically what you need. That's basically all I see. This is my thought process I'm giving you guys for free. So this is just my thought process behind this particular trade I took. So you'd be like, okay, now how did I know you took this trade? How did I know this is not a play, how will I say, it's not a replay tool or a replay box, something like that. So let's go and check my Telegram channel together. Now this is actually for search, it's something logical, it's not magic, it's something logical. So this is the Telegram channel. So this is the Telegram channel. So take a look at what we have here. So this is the Telegram channel, and this is how I usually cut. This is the sell. This is the sell on the Ethereum. A particular sell. Where is it? I think here it is. So here, this is it. So this is the first slide. So take a look at that. So it's all logical. It's not something I just come up with and say, okay, I want to test it out. No, it's not. It's something you just have to work with as logic. But see that position here. See that position with the trend line actually very, very awesome. I just want to talk. I don't want to say something bad here online. So very, very awesome. Like the trend lines with key levels, they are very, very awesome. So take a look at that. Take a look at that position and see that entry. It's just like a very banger entry. Just take a look at that. Just like you are doing a replay tool or something like that. So just comes there and starts to dump something like that. So just like a keys and dump stuff. So take a look at this, and I had a similar trade before Ethereum on NZDJP rather. So take a look at that. So this is the markout. So this is why I said I learned a lot from my own personal charts. So I don't just dispose my chart. I learned a lot from them, even though when they play out finish. I learned to know that, okay, why did this actually play out? What happened, and what are the factors that actually contribute to the success of this particular trade, right? So take a look at this. It's just position and entries. That position is all there. So you see that dump. So this is actually the dump of Ethereum. This is the full dump that happened on Ethereum, coming from here, right? Coming from here. So that's the full dump, and here is that's the funds from the Ethereum trade. So here, basically, this is basically what it's all about. Basically, that's what it's all about. You know, you can actually be wherever you want to be if you actually put in the effort. Yeah, they say the sky is your limit or something like that. But mind you, some people are actually in the space. So here, basically, that's actually what I have for you guys tonight. And I feel you've learned one or two things from this particular video I made on this Ethereum trade recap. And also, do well to give a follow if you find this video helpful or insightful or educative. Do well to give a follow, share, like, and subscribe for more video like this, and also share to your friends and family for them to benefit as well. You can do as well check my other videos or my other contacts, and also you learn a lot of things from them as well. So thanks for your time. Thanks for staying to the end of the video. Do well to have a lovely day. Stay tuned and stay blessed. Bye.